This video, it's really a beginning video for anybody who's a beginner in studying chemistry, or anybody at all who just want to learn the beginnings of chemistry. Anybody, a young child, an adult, anybody. Maybe you're not sure you want to take up chemistry. Maybe you're sure you do. Perhaps this video will motivate you to go towards chemistry. All around us, there's chemical symbols in everything, in every sign, in every street name, product labels, whatever. Even your own name may be filled with full with chemical symbols. Okay, now, because this is a beginner's class, I want to ask you to be very attentive to the capital E and S. You see here, bake shop. You got bake shop and you got bakery. So whenever you see a bake shop, next time you see the word bake or the word shop or bake shop, or you see the word, or you see the bakery, you can start pointing to every letter, every word, and say, oh, these are chemical symbols in this word. See? Okay? So this is the only way for you to learn about chemical symbols subconsciously as a pneumatic device. A mnemonic device is the way that you use to remember things. Excuse me, I'm eating some M&Ms. So if you hear me chewing, I'm eating my M&Ms as I teach. See right here? Cheese good. And so today, bake shop. We have bake shop and bakery. Now, pay attention to the capital E and the small s for the chemical symbol for Einsteinium. I want you to learn that. Okay, I think that has an atomic number of 99, I believe. Please pay careful attention to that. Capital E and the S. All right. Okay. Now, before we get started, let me just say that before we get started, let me just say that baker shop or bake is not the same chemical symbols as bakery. Although the BA and the K is there, you have the ER and the Y, which are two separate. The ER and the Y are two separate chemical symbol, but we'll get to it. Okay, we'll get to it. Let's just continue first with the bake shop. All right, but pay attention to the E and the S and bake shop. All right, okay. We got bake shop, so we wrote down bake shop. But now we're going to underline each chemical symbol. You got BA, capital B and a small a, and that is for barium. Capital B and a small a is for the chemical, as a chemical symbol for the element's name of barium. Capital BARIUM. You got capital K. Capital K is a chemical symbol for the symbol for potassium. Capital POTASSIUM. Now I want to tell you, as I tell everybody in my videos, because you have an element's name that begins with one letter, it doesn't mean that's the chemical symbol will begin with that letter at all. This here is potassium. It has a capital P, but its chemical symbol is K, capital K. All right. For kalium. Keep that in mind, okay? So we got that. Now pay attention to the ES. I'm going to take the small case E and I'm going to convert it or change it to a capital E, and the S here will be a small s. So you can have a capital E and a small s. Pay attention, okay? Okay? Capital E and a small s is the chemical symbol for Einsteinium. Einsteinium. Capital EINSTEINIUM. Okay? Just cover you cover the IUM like that. You have Einstein. Remember him? Albert Einstein? And they put IUM. Or you can say Einstein, I am. If you think you're Einstein, that's good for you. All right. Then we got here. Be careful here. So now, here you have the H and the O. Now, if I wanted to, I could have simplified it with a capital H and a capital O. Hydrogen and oxygen, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that. At the beginning, if you have a hard time with chemical symbols, you can put H for hydrogen and capital O for oxygen. But for me, since I'm a little more advanced and I learn more, I put a capital H and a small O, which is a chemical symbol for holmium. And remember, when you have two letters that represents a chemical symbol, yet the first one becomes a capital and the second one becomes a small case. Okay, so you got a capital H and a small O, not a capital O. Be very careful, all right? See here, barium, B and the capital A, you got to change that to a small a. Capital B and a small case A for barium, okay? You got to get rid of that capital A. So we got the H, capital H and a small O for holmium. Holmium is the chemical symbol for, not holmium, capital H and a small O. See here? Capital H and a small case O is for holmium. Capital HOLMIUM. And then we have here a capital P, and that's for phosphorus. Phosphorus. Excuse my writing, I do write sloppy. Okay? I do write sloppy. And I draw sloppy too. So, okay? And we got P, capital P. Capital P is the chemical symbol for phosphorus, the element's name of phosphorus. Capital P, H, O, S, P, H, O, R, U, S. As you know, pH is like an F. Philadelphia is a good example. The pH is like a F. Okay? So it's phosphorus. Okay? Okay, and there you go. All right? So remember that you have the capital B and a small a for barium, capital E and a small s for Einsteinium, capital H and a small O for holmium. Keep that in mind, okay? So, right here, unless you want to separate the H and the O, you can. But even this right here, I want to show it to you again, okay? BA, capital B and small a is for barium, capital BARIUM. You got capital K is for potassium. Be careful, capital P is for potassium, but its chemical symbol is K, kalium. And capital E and small s is for Einsteinium, which is capital EINSTEINIUM. Holmium, capital H, a small o, is spelled capital HOLMIUM. Capital P is a chemical symbol for phosphorus, capital PHOSPHORUS. And then we got here bakery. Now you know the BA is going to be the same as here, barium. But the B is going to be capitalized and you have a small a. And the K is going to be capitalized for potassium. Let's just first do that. You got bakery, which is spelled BAKERY. Some people pronounce it bakery. I hope you'll pronounce bakery as bakery. Okay? Either way. So we got BA, capital B and a small a for barium, as we do up here. See? Barium. We got the K for potassium, as you see up here. We have the K is for potassium. Okay? But now, we no longer have the ES. See the ES here? We don't have that anymore. Now we have bakery. Now we got the, let me see if I can adjust it. Now we have the ER. And we have a Y. So we have a ER. So we take the small E and a small R, and we're going to put a capital E and a small R. And that is for erbium. Capital ERBIUM. Okay, then we got the Y. Right here. The Y. Right there for yttrium. Okay, capital Y is for yttrium. Capital Y, TTRIUM. Okay, so whatever you do, understand that you have that the bake is and bake shop will have the ES, but bakery will have the ER. Okay, no P in shop because there's no shop. You got the P in shop, but you got the E in the Y in bakery. See it? So understand that, okay? There's the ER right there for erbium. All right? Bake shop in erbium. Keep your mind on capital ES, okay? In fact, if you want to study the double letters to represent the chemical symbols, then study the capital B and small a, capital E and small s, capital H and small o. Okay? That's the way you do it. Now, if you, like I say, if you want to do it simple, if you want to simplify it, because you're a beginner, you can put the capital H. You can put it as the hydrogen, capital O as oxygen. If you want to do it that way, I'll do it this way. I like to study double letters on my chemical symbols. All right. So you got bake shop, and you have bakery. Okay. And there you go, right there. I'm doing this right now because I don't want to put this down in the description box. It's too much trouble, and I got to delete and put it into the trash can. And bakery, BAKER. You got it? It's the only way I can do it. If I can take a bigger shot, I can. Let me see. It's the best I can do. Yeah. Oh well. You got it? There you go. All right. Take it easy. And peanut M&M. Have a good day. And good luck in your new venture through chemistry and chemical symbols. Over and out. Bye-bye.